Alrighty, so today we are playing Disco Elysium. This has been on my wish list for some time, and it's on sale currently with the Steam Christmas sale with 55% off. So I picked up for $25.62 Australian, which is pretty damn good. It's got overwhelmingly positive reviews on Steam, which speaks a lot to its quality. It's developed and published by a company called I guess, like ZA\UM. Yeah, and it came out October 2019, which is a while ago, but luckily I haven't spoiled this game for myself. I've only seen probably the first 5 minutes of gameplay, and that was a long time ago, so we're going in pretty fresh here. This music is quite loud. Let's bring that down just a little bit. So I've opened this up and set up the Twitch integration, and enabled streamer mode so that the music's not copyrighted. Yeah, so the Twitch integration, streamers can create polls so that viewers can influence gameplay. Viewers can vote for their favorite dialogue options and give temporary bonuses and penalties to the streamer's main attributes. They can also view the streamer's character sheet and journal at any time, which seems quite interesting. So we're going to jump in. Let's go with create your own. So we currently are very, very smart. We have no emotion, muscular, and what is motorics? Your senses, how agile you are. Alright, let's go like all in on 2 stats, I think. So let's be somewhat agile and like an absolute genius, which is probably gonna kick us in the butt, but could be a bit of fun. Alright, so what do we got here? Signature skills. So logic seems like it's gonna be our best one, right? If I remember correctly, we're like a detective or a police officer that's an alcoholic, and that's about all I know. So, yeah, we'll confirm logic, and let's jump in to our really smart, really weak character. The Furies are at home in the mirror. It is their address. Even the clearest water, if deep enough, can drown. R.S. Thomas. Okay.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
I like the voiceover so far, so let's continue. Ever.
Never, ever.
So we can simply keep on non-existing, or we can question never ever ever, which is always...
Never, ever, ever, baby.
I quite like our reptilian brain.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
What was that about the X something?
An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful. All of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
No, I wanted to know about the X thing.
Ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you've suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. Sail with me through the abyss of pelagic zone.
Let's see, we got Alonzi, never let me go, or no, I want to get off now. I like pain and burning light and wanting things from people who don't want to give them to me. Yeah, let's get off now.
Really?
Don't be naive, of course not. I want to sail the inky blackness until forever ends, or I do, let me
You
off.
wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion? Or did you not sense yourself marinating? Poured so much on yourself, got a bit carried away, did we, Chef?
See, I don't care, I'm an idiot, a brave idiot. Yeah, that's pretty
Somewhere in
fitting.
the sore, bloated man meet around you. A sensation. Like
Alright.
a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
Alright, so options here. Mother help me. There's a head attached to my neck and I'm in it. Or, please, no, I've changed my mind. Take me back to the formless, disembodied nothing.
The
Come on.
stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache.
Those voices are stuff of nightmares. Yeah. Yeah, no, you're not wrong. But I quite like it. You know, they're personifying parts of your inner self. So we've got our ancient reptilian brain and our limbic system here having a good discussion with us. So our options here. Help. Someone, cut my head off. It's trying to murder the rest of me. Or, who am I? What sort of creature does this to their own
A
mouth?
fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
Somehow, you know what it is. A caprice can name a motor carriage.
Okay, let's open our eyes. Okay, here we are. We've clearly been on a bender. Our apartment is trashed, and we're in our underwear, face down on the floor. I like this. Our avatar, we're quite disfigured over here. So, first things first, let's get some pants, eh? Much better. And we have a jacket. Let's grab that. Okay, looks like our tie is spinning around up here, so let's...
This fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
Alright. We have a fairly decent odds of being able to grab the tie, so let's give it a
You
whirl.
swoop up and catch the tie. Snap. It's released from the blade.
Okay.
What you have in your hand is a truly hideous necktie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose.
Okay, so let's have a look at ourselves. What's this tie look like? Oh, it is pretty hideous. Okay, so we can press tab to highlight interactable items, I guess. We have an empty cassette. Looks like someone tore out the tape while the song was playing. This reel-to-reel tape player is still on, rolling empty. Okay. And we got our bottle here. Regular Saturday morning right there? Yeah, pretty much. This magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Red is empty. Okay. So let's investigate this window.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
Alright, let's... Visual calculus. Easy. So, 97% chance. Assess the damage.
The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside.
Let's see. Did I break it with my own
A
hands?
fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent.
Okay, what did this then?
More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact.
Alright, let's assess the size of the impact.
It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist. Like the green shoe that's on the hat rack in the corner, which, coincidentally, is missing its friend.
Okay.
Congratulations. You smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you can still find the other on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room.
Alright, I should go get that shoe.
A cool wind gushes in. Your toes curl up from the cold.
Okay, so now we know that we have a shoe over here. So let's go pick him up. So we have our left shoe. So we're in one sock and one shoe right now. We're very, very classy.
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants.
Alright, let's fish him out.
It says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
Okay.
The whirling in rags is a hostel cafeteria on the urban coast, frequented by dock workers.
Okay. So we have ourselves a set of keys. What do we got in here? You see bottles in the bathtub. Wine, beer, and sweet liqueurs. Okay, so this guy's full-on booze hound. We've left our tap on. Let's grab this shirt. Yeah. And what else we got in here? Okay, I can't open that door. Let's check this mirror.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off.
Okay.
Was this not the same Eno that founds empires and lays waste to cities, virile, uncaring towards the little things? Probably not, no.
So, we've got this distorted picture of ourselves here.
Hot water sprays from the faucet's base, and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just a vague impression of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
Really? Nothing?
Really, all recollection of the person you are, the people in your life, and even the world you're in, has drowned in a sea of blood alcohol. This was no mere night of drinking. It was a deluge of world-ending proportions.
Okay, so we got completely fucked up. So let's wipe the mirror. See
As
our
you
ugly
slowly
mug.
reach your hand
We're clearly
towards
not
the
a pretty
surface of the
person, judging from this.
Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
Maybe I should touch it first, make sure there's nothing wrong with my face.
Yeah, there is definitely something wrong with it.
What's
Where
wrong?
to even begin? There is the bloatedness, then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin.
Let's see, I'm sorry, touch your nose.
Bet you are. Your nose feels like a small balloon in the middle of your face. It hurts when you honk it. It doesn't appear to be a particularly tiny nose either. Not with all the drinks it's absorbed for you.
Alright, at least my tongue's okay. Touch your tongue.
It's not. It's swollen and snail-like, wriggling between your fingers.
Alright, let's have a look at our mug.
Behold,
Oh god.
you have no idea who this thing is, do you?
Let's see our options. Dear Lord help me, what is this? Of course I do. It's, is it some kind of superstar? I think I'm a superstar. Or this is the face of a late-stage alcoholic. How do we want to roleplay this character? I think he's gonna have a massive ego, so we're gonna go this route.
It appears you're also dead. There's clearly rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why?
I think it might be because I'm a superstar.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
No, this is what superstars do.
You can't, can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face, and now it won't come off. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
Superstardom.
You should check yourself for a pulse. Superstar. From here it looks like a cadaverous spasm.
Check for
You
pulse.
find no sign of life on your swollen neck. However, putting your hand on your chest reveals an irregular heartbeat. You appear to be alive. For now.
Alright, so we can dig deep into your mind to locate the source of the expression, or attempt to stop the expression from happening, which is a very low chance. So let's dig deep and see if we can find out. We got a pretty decent shot.
Like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place, somewhere in the past. That's all you know for now.
Alright, let's try this 3%. Let's have a look.
It's too late. Like an image on film. The expression belongs to your primary motor cortex. It would take a minor neurological miracle for you to cease producing it.
Alright, so we look like a used car salesman. Fantastic. Well, let us make our way outside. So it doesn't seem like there's anything left in here. Door is open. Let's see. The Lancos, but oh, okay. Oh, what is this? There's something on the table. Lose 11 degrees centigrade rainfall. Oh, we got some money. Yeah, we'll take 40 cents. There's a door. We'll hold off on that and have a look around.
Hello, officer.
The calendar says it's March. The year is 51. Alright, we have a lady here having a cigarette over the balcony. We zoom out, we can have a little look at the world around us. So let's have a yak to her.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips. Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28.
I love this art. Look at this. Like, the concept of the woman and the smoke. Like the blonde hair flowing upwards. It's cool.
A silver jumpsuit falls off her like scale armor, sparkling. This is the sparkle of too many nights out on the city.
Okay, so officer and my military personnel, or turn your bloated face away from her beauty and just keep on walking. Let's have a chat.
No.
Wait, I know. I'm a businessman. CEO, right? Or then why did you call me an officer?
Because you're a police officer, sir.
See, we got, are you sure? You're shitting me, or goddamn right I'm a policeman. Don't you forget it. Let's go with that. Our guy is super cocky.
Okay, cool. I won't.
Good. How'd you know I was a police officer? Or no need to be alarmed. I was just getting into character, you know.
Okay.
She breathes in the silvery smoke. How did you know I'm a police officer?
Sir, you've been here for 3 days. On official police business, as you put it.
What business is that?
Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
You have no doubt about the drinking. But do you strike yourself as a tight-lipped drunk. She must have heard something.
Okay, so options. I might not know where I am, or who I am, or what a copious kinema is. How I know what one sounds like, or why don't I remember being a cop, or anything else? Who in their right mind would let me be an officer of the law? Or we have this 8% chance. Try the expression on her. Let her know you want her, physically.
The words have already left your mouth.
I want to have fuck with you.
What was that? That's not even how words are used. What did you say? Come on. Say it again.
I said I wanted to have sex with you.
No. You see, that's not what you said. You said...
She's unable to finish, consumed with laughter.
Come on, man. Freddie, please. One more time.
I said I want to have fuck with you.
Goddamn right you did. You crazy asshole, you. What kind of cop are you?
She wipes the tears from her eyes. Superstar cop. It's been established.
Okay, that's cool. Or if I can just maybe ask you to elaborate on that superstardom a tiny bit.
I sincerely think I'm a superstar. It's a theory I'm developing, or it means I'm a bloated old drunk with sideburns and disco pants. If I don't have a joke up my sleeve, it's on me. No, we're committing to this.
I have certainly been entertained. Thank you. Whatever you are, you should stick to it. Otherwise...
She extinguishes her cigarette. Hello, Mr. Cool. Man, that was blunt. Yeah, well, I've decided to roleplay this character as an egotistical asshole. So, we're rolling with it. He just says whatever makes him sound cool in his head.
It's gonna suck for you later when you have to interrogate me.
Why would I have to interrogate you? How are you today, Mr. Cool?
And for the record, no, I didn't do it.
Right, so I'm clearly investigating something here. Let's have a look. Looks like she left a nice long stub in the ashtray. It's still smoking. Alright, we have a door here. It is locked. Can we go into her place?
The door is closed.
Yeah, we're cocky. We wouldn't knock. We'll just try the handle.
This door can only be opened with a key or from the inside.
Alright, let's knock.
There is no answer. You hear the shower being turned on somewhere inside.
Let's knock again.
Still no answer.
Knock again and much
Still
harder.
nothing.
Ah. Well, that didn't work out. This is the weekend edition of the satirical newspaper Trompe le Monde. I'm good. Getting my ass handed to you in BGs. Yeah, that was me this morning. I was playing Hearthstone right up until I hopped on here. So apparently this game has Twitch integration as well, so you can like vote on stuff. I'm not entirely certain how it works, to be honest. Oh, autosave. That's convenient. But yeah, apparently there's some sort of Twitch integration for this. I don't know if you can see it on your end. I'm just gonna pop into my stream and see if I can see it. Bear with me a sec, it might double up the sound before I can mute it. Okay, so we got this Disco Elysium companion. Ah, so you can have a look at my stats and the tasks and stuff done. That's cool. I don't know how to do like the polling and stuff for choices, or if that just pops up. But we'll have a look. Most people settle for a bed after 9 and not long after. At night the streets are emptier. By 2 everyone's asleep. And I assume my character is getting on the drink until well after 2 a.m., given the way he woke up. Okay, we're on a balcony, and it looks like we've found our shoe. Fantastic. Green snakeskin shoes. Alright, so that's our window where we threw our shoe through. Who are you playing at the moment? My last game was with Millhouse. I came tied for third. I had lots of thirds, fourths, and fifths this morning. Alright, so if we double click, we run, which is kind of nice. Let's take the stairs. Revocol is pronounced Revachol. Orange is pronounced Oranje. And Class. Okay. Arana, because I hate myself. But she has 10 armor. Yeah, but that's like 10 pieces of useless armor. That's alright. I played Tess this morning and came dead 8th. She's so bad. Alright, let's investigate the microphone. A big old karaoke mic, just waiting for someone to sing into it. This is where the lyrics would be. The speaker is connected to the radio. The music is seasoned with static. Won't speak to you yet. I'm gonna look around. The menu's been wiped clean. Only the word Monday is written on it. This is a water cooler. A large bubble is rising to the surface. Let's see. Mr. Cool. Well, I'm going to the Tav 2 Molten Rock build. Ah, right. The classic. Fair enough. Alright, let's keep having a squiz. Inside you catch a glimpse of Union paraphernalia, a strike poster and some red pennants. A sign reads, Mess Hall reserved for Union members. Doors open at 6. Yeah, sadly Unions are sort of dying at the moment. Rather universally, which is a shame. This Royal Pinball machine is unplugged. Yeah, on the topic of unions, like, there's basically companies pay boatloads of money for what are called, like, union busters, and it's their job to basically shut down any chance of a union being started, which is disgusting. Love the oil paint aesthetic? Yeah, it's real nice, right? This door is bolted. A sign reads, Kitchen, reserved for personnel until 1 p.m. What else have we got in here? We have a door we can check out. Summer door, closed for the winter. Okay, so that's where they let the breeze through. Oh my god, just run over here for me. So we have 1, 2, 3 people to talk to. So let's start with the barman or barista.
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again.
Why does he have a stuffed seabird? Alright, let's just...
Everything is cool between you and this guy. He's a big fan. Make some small talk.
Look at the stuffed bird.
A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it.
Oh god, did we break this?
Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it. Most likely on a wall.
Yeah, I'm thinking this is our doing.
This is the Great Skua. The seabird is the symbol for the discovery of the Insulindian Isola. The part of the world you are in right now.
Alright, we have a bit more information.
The small steel tag says as much. The Great Skua. Ste Koare's Skua.
Let's see. That's the Great Skua, right?
Look,
Your buddy is over there.
He looks at the door where a man in a bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
What do you mean, my buddy? I'm a cop. I talk to whomever I please.
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
Let's look at the bird
A
again.
competent work of looks like this is the great skewer. The small steel tag.
Let's
says
find out what happened.
Look, your buddy... Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
He pretends not to hear you.
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
Oh, you snooty fuck.
He's very animated all of a sudden. This seems like a touchy subject.
Alright, let's find out what's the difference.
I have 3 cafeterias to manage. 3. Sylvie tends the bar here, not me. I'm only standing in.
Pairs nicely with the noir story. Yeah, that's it. Where did this Sylvie go?
She just, you know...
He shrugs.
His eyes dart from left to right. This man isn't lying, but he is hiding something.
She just what?
So now you're a cop. Oh, forget it.
Okay. This guy's an a-hole. Let's go talk to the lady in the wheelchair.
Hello, sweetie.
So Lena, the cryptozoologist's wife.
You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
She nods towards the man in the orange bomber jacket. I guess I should talk to this guy.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You.
Let's see. Sadly, turn 4, no molten rocks. Well, hopefully you've got some of the party elementals at least to start getting things rolling.
As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting.
Bear with me a moment. Alright.
On the sleeve of his bomber jacket, as well as on its back, are the same enigmatic white rectangles as on your blazer.
Let's see. We can shake his hand or don't shake his hand. No, we're too cool to shake his hand.
Hello. I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Prison 57. You must be from the 41st.
He looks unfazed by me not shaking his hand.
You realize he is waiting for your name.
Let's see. I don't really know my name. Conceptualization. Invent a name for yourself or say nothing. Let's invent a name.
Concentration makes you squint your eyes. Your name should be deep gold and orange, like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath. You're 2 steps closer to it, but there are still many to go.
It is not yet time. I don't really know my name or say nothing. It's not yet time.
Okay then.
He processes the information then disregards it.
It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
Alright.
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied.
Let's see. You mean him? Nod towards the cafeteria. Yeah, I just talked to him. No, I haven't. Or there must be some kind of misunderstanding. You're taking me for someone else.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right?
Alright, so the crime scene is here, which is convenient. You got one, just picked up a second party elemental. So I'm ordering $90 magic card soon. My friend is like, why? I'm like, because it looks awesome. Fair enough. Mycene spent 150 on magic cards the other day. She picked up one of the boxes for the new D&D set, and she got another box for Innistrad, and she also picked up a few boosters for the vampire wedding one. I can't remember the name.
It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
Yes, the police. I'm aware I'm a policeman. What interviews? I have, yes, or I haven't. I haven't.
Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
Let's go with no.
So, the body is still in the tree, where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
Let's see, what if I told you I'm not really a police officer? Or how can you be so sure I'm from the police? But I can't remember anything. And what are we supposed to do again? Or let's get moving then.
After you, officer.
Alright,
If
we're
you're
just gonna
about to
fake it till
embark
we
on
make
an
it.
Investigation. Shouldn't you have a badge?
Wait, shouldn't I have a badge or something? Check
You mean you
lockers.
don't have a badge?
Let's see, we have pretend you found it. I have my badge. I'm a policeman. I have my badge, or it wasn't on me when I woke up. Like I said, we're gonna fake it till we make it.
Oh, if you didn't have your badge, then that would be very bad. You would need to report it on my shortwave. But since you do have it, we can go straight to the task at hand.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
Okay, so we have a party of 2. He's gonna follow me around. Alright, fucker.
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right?
Lieutenant
You run
glance.
this place.
The lieutenant glances into his little notebook.
Yes.
He responds tersely.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41.
He looks to you, realizing he still doesn't know your name. Let's go the Harbinger of Ruin.
What?
Let's see. Nothing, I just wanted to see what happens if I say that. Now I do. Or the gloaming, I am it.
I have no idea what that means.
I've been to the precipice, cafeteria manager. I have seen the end, or the human experiment will soon be over, cafeteria manager. It doesn't matter if you understand. Or never mind. I've been to the precipice.
What is this, a joke to you? Is this what you get when you call the police now? This guy? We've been waiting for a week here.
He points at you.
Sir, I understand your concern, but we are here to do a job. And for us to do it, I need you to stay
Alright. Well, one of the cards is a card I really need. I could get it for like $30, but the $90 one just looks so much better. Nice. Apparently it's all hand painted. Yeah, that would make sense. It is gorgeous though. Like, look at all this detail up through here.
Yes, of course.
He takes a step back.
I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene, but it also took you a while to call us. It was you who placed the call, correct?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
He looks behind a pile of coasters, finds a slip of paper, and hands it to the lieutenant.
This sounds like something you can use to call this Sylvie later.
Oh, fantastic. You're a genius.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
Many. You said 3 before, arsehole.
But you still know your way around, yes? in case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective,
He probably means this is where you step in and ask your questions.
Right then, questions. I got this.
His face expresses profound doubt in your having this.
I love this narrator.
Ask him about the body's location before asking if he killed him. People give up information in the more innocuous questions, which you can later use in the more sinister ones, not vice versa.
Where exactly is the body?
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
And how do we get there then?
That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
Let's see. Yeah, the car's all golden and has some of the text in hieroglyphics. That sounds like a cool card. Do you want to send through a link with a picture of it? I'll be keen to have a look at that.
This man means the heavy cavalry of the innocents Franco Negro, sweeping over the plains and nations of the enemies of mankind. 5th century style. Unified currency and the concept of cool came in their wake. They wore lamella and carried guns. But first and foremost, Franco-Nigerian heavy cavalry was really, really wide. That hole in the fence must be enormous.
Alright. Let's have a look. Why did Sylvie go away?
Haven't you asked me that already? What is it with you and this woman? She has nothing to do with this.
No, before I asked you where, now I'm asking you why.
Okay, you got me. She went away because of the dead body out back. And because I asked for her number. That's why Sylvie went away. I hope you appreciate that.
Yes, because you're a creep.
thank you.
Mystery solved or didn't go well. The lieutenant says he opens his little notebook at the cover. The number is safely tucked away.
I asked an employee out. She didn't want to come, but felt obliged to. It was a bad idea. Now, what is so goddamn fascinating about that for you? It's got nothing to do with the lynching.
Let's see. This stuff gets on my nerves. I'm a feminist. I guess I like to be thorough. Everything has something to do with everything. I don't know. I just went for it, or... You're right, I probably shouldn't have asked. Let's go with everything has something to do with everything, because we are.
Good for you. Was there something else? I'd like to get back to what I was doing.
Yeah, who killed him?
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
This is it. He said they hoisted him up on a tree. Who is this they, if he doesn't know?
Alright.
Oh, people are saying it was the union dock workers, that it was a lynching.
Who exactly is saying that?
The locals, the customers, the people who eat here, a lot of dock workers eat here. Sylvie told me everyone knows the dock workers did it.
Check your Discord. Alright, we're just gonna take a... Oh god. Alright, it's opening up. Bear with me just a moment. I might move the camera to the top left. It seems like I'm covering some of the text on this side. Bear with me just a sec. Just gonna do a little whoop. And we'll be over here now. There we go. And that way we don't miss any of this important text related things. Alright, let's have a look at this card. Search your library for a card and put that card into your graveyard and then shuffle your library. So this is called Entomb. I like that they were able to write out the words entomb in the hieroglyphics at the top, as well as instant down below. That's quite clever. Very cool. I like the look of that card. So $90. Jeez Louise. That is an expensive card.
Did the debarders themselves tell her this, or is it a rumor?
The hell is debardeurs? I don't speak French.
I don't really know. You'll have to ask her.
Why would the dock workers lynch this man?
I would suppose it's because they have nothing better to do.
You mean the strike?
Yes, the strike. The man they hanged was a security guard for the harbour company, I hear. A mercenary. The Unionistas probably thought they'd send a message.
Yeah, that's why I want it to be like, yeah, I'm running a $90 card because it looks dope. That's fair enough. Alright, let's ask him if he killed him, just because we can.
What are you, crazy? Of course I didn't kill him.
I have another
The lieutenant
question.
turns the page in the little notebook he's been scribbling in.
Let's go.
Let's go. We gain 30
Not
experience.
so fast. You owe me 130 real.
What's real? I don't owe you shit, or we can try to slip away unnoticed. Give him the finger.
You're running like the wind. Then you've suddenly turned around and are giving him the finger, furiously, with both hands. Why?
The lady in the wheelchair is right behind me, isn't she? Why did I do this? Why did I have to use both hands to flip him off? Why both? Or fuck you, asshole.
Watch out!
Oh, we just took out a lady in a wheelchair. Oh, God.
Everything goes dark.
Back so soon.
I had an accident, so worth it. This did not need to happen. I gave no such commands to my body. So worth it.
Admit it. You just missed the quarter light. The darkness on the edge of town. I was wrong to let you go. I should have kept you here. Is it bright where you are? Is it terrifying? Have you felt the love?
Alright, we have Gerald Hopkins. Welcome to the stream. Hey, hi. Just looking at your health and moral. You should look into improving violation and endurance when you level up. Just a little advice. Okay. Yeah, this is my first time, so I went with all intelligence and a little bit of, and the rest into, like, I guess the equivalent of athletics. So we've got some weak stats. But yeah, so what does violation do? Like, I'm assuming endurance is health, but yeah, what is violation? And welcome again. Let's see. If you can be a toxic asshole in a game, you must be a toxic asshole. Lean into it. That's it. Let's see. I sure as hell haven't felt no love. It's okay. It's going fine. Or what do you mean? Our character is a cocky asshole, so we're gonna go with this.
That is too bad. We all need a little love. Are you okay?
Alright, so she seems to be back up, but we've broken the pinball machine. -1 health. Are we dead? Oh, I hope not. What do we do? Oh.
You feel something in your chest, an unnatural pressure. It's spreading to your left arm, your jaw.
Alright, so I'm having a stroke. So I'm guessing this is bad. I'm sure it's just heartburn, oh god, or help someone.
No, it's many years of combined self-neglect and self-abuse.
Try to remain conscious.
All you feel is pain and weakness. You have to surrender now. We all do. It gets so dark. You don't even see her face. Like you always thought you would. You only see pain and fear.
Oh, did we die? Yeah, you only had 1 health. Oh, rip. Oh.
Final heart attack. A detective lieutenant of the RCM passed away yesterday. His death, though abrupt, did not come as a surprise to those who knew him. He was the heaviest drinker I'd ever met. Captain Ptolemy Price, the deceased superior officer, commented, "That ain't easy on the ticker." He loved his liquor, sure, said Detective Chester McLean, friend and colleague. But I think before he ever had a heart attack, his heart was broken. According to an official statement given by the RCM, the officer was on the brink of solving a murder case.
Oh, wow. Okay. So yeah, you only had 1 health. The same would happen if you were mentally damaged, which is why you need more than 1 endurance in Violation. Violation is about holding yourself together mentally, so you'd need more morale. Right. Lol, a life well lived. Well, I went out. Fingers blazing, I guess. Alright. Well, let's try and stay alive long enough to get this extra health and whatnot, because our character is clearly... okay, I have to go get my shoe. My character is clearly useless. And we also need to quick save more often. I'm hoping F5 is quick save. So I am really keen to go with this character archetype, but we might not be able to slip away and give the guy the finger, unfortunately. As much as that's what my character would do.
2 identical shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin, reunited on your feet, like 2 baby crocodiles.
Wait. These do not look like normal cop shoes.
It's pretty clear a normal cop is not what you are.
How do they fit?
Good. They're balanced. Comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
Huh, why didn't I get that text last time I picked up the shoe? Interesting. The smell of the sea makes you dizzy. Okay, so we need a little bit of morale and a little bit of violation. How many points do you get to spend when you level up Gerald? Red cheeks can be tried only once. Failed white cheeks can be retried. Oh, white checks. By increasing the relevant skill. Okay. Alright, we have to do all this again, so... I'm just gonna zip through it because we've already done this. Let's get all our information from here. Let's go speak to the a-hole.
A man, everything is cool between you. A competent work of... Looks like that this is the small steel tag says as much. The great skewer. Stay cool.
Look, your buddy. Why don't you go and talk to him? Huh?
He pretends not.
No,
He's very animate.
I have 3. No.
He's very
I have 3 cafeterias to manage. She just...
His eyes dart.
So now you recall.
Okay, so that's that conversation completed, the same as before. Almost caught back up. Just give me a sec. Talk to the old lady.
Hello, sweetie. You should...
And then we go speak to bomber jacket guy.
A bespectacled man as you are on the sleeve of his bomber jacket.
So we don't shake his
He
hand.
is waiting for your name.
We conceptualize a name.
Concentration makes you squint your eyes.
Say nothing.
What he means is, he has been tried.
If you don't mind, it also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interview?
I haven't.
Have you removed the dead body from the tree? So, where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are after you.
If you're about to embark on
You mean you don't have a bag? Oh,
Lieutenant gets.
Okay, we're caught up. Only 1 point, I'm afraid. And if your psyche and physique is naturally 1, you'll only be able to level up your endurance and volition by 1, which means you'd only have a max 2 health points at a time and 2 morale at a time. Well, I guess that's just the way it's going to be. And we're probably going to die quite a bit. Now we're going to save the game. We'll catch back up here.
the man with
Mr.
Yes.
Now, I'm going to see if I can pass that check again.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57.
So we may have to do this
is
chat
an
again.
inter-district-
What? I have no idea. What is this?
Sir,
Yes.
I know it took...
No.
Do you have her...
As a matter of...
this sounds like
You said you just...
What? Oh,
But you still know...
yes, I know.
I didn't...
he probably means this is where you, his face. Ask him about the body's look.
Behind this... That's easy.
This man means the
Haven't you asked me that already? Okay.
Thank you.
I asked an employee out. She didn't want to come, but felt obliged to. Good for you. I don't know.
This is it. He said they.
Oh, the local.
The debate...
I don't really know. I would suppose.
You mean the strike?
Yes, the strike. What are you, crazy?
The lieutenant turned.
Let's go.
Not so fast. You owe me 100.
Okay, quick save. Can I save? No. Alright. But you can get healing items for both your health and morale, and also clothes may find... Okay, cool. Alright, we're gonna try this again, but we'll only have to do this conversation if we fail. I really want to stay in character. Come on. We passed it this time.
As you blow this joint, behind you, a whiny voice shouts.
Real mature, man.
Okay, excellent. We made it. Quick save. Is it F5? It is. Okay. A bottle of rum has been knocked over. Beautiful dark liquid is pouring out. Can I speak to this guy? A man is sleeping at the table, wearing mud-caked boots, rolled-down overalls. The back of his shirt reads Wild Pines, encircled by a logo with a tree.
Are you
Colourful
even
piece of
wearing
plastic
pants?
dangling
Whoa,
from the
Gerald Hopkins, thank you for the follow.
Your fingers itch.
Thank you so much for the advice, by the way. It's very, very helpful.
On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
First thing, let's pick up the
The
pills.
man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does.
You've just picked up some magnesium. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen above your character portrait. Use magnesium to heal your morale if you have morale damage.
Wow. So we have that. Let's see. Inspect the piece of plastic on his carabiner.
It's a dock worker's ID, doubling as a shift card and a job permit. A young, able-bodied man stares back at you from the photo.
Alright,
Santiago S. John.
let's see if we can flog it.
Your fingers find their way into the shackle, flicking open its spring-loaded gate. The metal loop holds the plastic ID and a leather-bound pocketbook. The man emits a loud snore. Is he about to wake up? Doesn't look like it, but you never know. Better be quick.
Alright, let's swipe through the pocketbook and take what's inside. Steal the document. Does the lieutenant see me? Close the carabiner.
You find a black paper note with a woman's profile on it. Seems like this woman lived centuries ago. The note says 5 Real. It feels nice and greasy.
Let's take the document too.
You slip the plastic ID card out of the loop and pocket it. The man continues to snore. Just for the record, you look nothing like the man on the document.
Let's
The
close it.
sleeping dock worker has little to say about your actions. He remains silent.
Alright, we don't want to try to wake him up yet. Alright, we are about to step out. Equip a flashlight in low light areas. Fantastic. Look at this art. It's beautiful. Let's have a look up here. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 8B. Alright. There are bottles inside. You could pick them up if you had a bag. Okay, we don't have a bag. That's fair enough. Alright. A heap of snow melts in this wheelbarrow.
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with?
The young woman looks up at you. You sound surprised. I have some questions for you later. You sound surprised.
We don't see a lot of police around here. That's all.
I have some questions for you.
Of course. What can I help you with?
Let's start with who are you?
Me? I am just a gardener.
I think my character would say dad jokes. Good to meet you, just a gardener. Another question then?
I am pleased to meet you too, officer.
We need directions.
Of course. Where to?
Let's start with what is up in the
There's
north?
the pier, the Cape Side apartment buildings, some more tenements. Not a lot, really.
And in the
The
east?
harbor gates. Some kind of commotion, I think. I don't follow the local politics. A fleet store, too.
Alright, what's in the south?
Some shops and a bridge. The canal bridge leads to the coast, but it's broken, I think. Some kind of accident, probably.
What's on the other side of the canal?
Just coast. There's a little fishing village there, and a fish market. But that got closed down ages ago.
What's in
It's
the west?
just water. No, actually, I think they call it the Martinez Inlet. There are some islands in the bay, but they're hard to reach.
Where am I?
What do you mean?
Just tell me where we are, okay?
We're in Martinez, sir. This intersection is called Roundabout North, I think.
And I'm looking for a dead body.
Oh, that's right there, in the yard.
Even all the way over here, there's a drop of death in the spring air.
No problem.
Alright. I have to
Of
run.
course. I won't hold you back.
What made you decide to play Disco Elysium? So, I'm a big CRPG fan, and this popped up on my radar a couple of years back, and I've been wanting to pick it up for quite a while. I got 7-week holidays at the moment because school's on summer break here in Australia, and so aside from having to plan classes for next year, I've got a bit of free time, and this was 55% off, so I decided I'd finally pick it up, and I'm loving it so far. It is my kind of game. I'm far more into the skill checks and stuff than in most CRPGs than I am the combat, so this is fantastic. Yeah, so I've been playing CRPG since I was a kid, so this definitely tickles that aspect. And how about you? What made you decide to play Disco Elysium? Of course, I won't hold you back. She wipes her brow with the canary yellow glove.
If there's a corpse, then you're going to need those gloves for the autopsy.
One more thing. Can I borrow your
Are you
gloves?
even
Sure.
wearing
Keep them.
pants?
I have another pair.
Samael0821, thank you for the follow and welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a fantastic day. We're just playing some Disco Elysium at the moment. Let's see. Thank you. We can inspect this. The sign reads, "Fuck the police." Ah. So we're not going to be too popular. Pigs go home. The street name is illegible. Goods from the lorry haphazardly litter the surroundings. Closed for winter. Please use main entrance. Okay. Look at this art. It is so beautiful. Like, I know my character can run, but I'm very much enjoying the aesthetic. Some of the great tectonic force has cracked the pavement like an eggshell. You saw a YouTuber playing it and you really wanted a detective game to play. The first time you played it, you gave up after an hour because you found the amount of text too annoying to read, but you came back to it eventually and finished it in 3 days straight and fell in love with the game. That's awesome. It's one of my favorite games I've ever played. Nice. Well, that's high praise. So I am happy to hear that it's that impactful.
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic.
Why am I looking at this? What kind of vehicle drove through here? Or we can use our visual calculus, reconstruct the movement.
The tire tracks were left here by an unknown event that took place some days ago. It's a message, written in the language of burnt rubber.
Okay, so they came in, crashed, reversed, turned, and left.
Some of that rubber stuck to the tiles right in front of the whirling in rags. This is point A. The driver started there, and then accelerated straight into the fence, left a hole big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry, according to the cafeteria manager. The driver proceeded to back out of the yard, barely stopping before hitting the adjacent building, before heading south. Must have been in a hurry.
You are correct. This is a rather motor carriage-friendly city.
Okay. So, what other sorts of games are you into, Gerald? I've recently been playing Cyberpunk, which turned out to be way better than I had expected. Like, I know CD Projekt Red generally do well with their story writing, and I know that Cyberpunk was released with very little fanfare because of all the bugs, but the state it's in now, the story in that is fantastic. And it's quite immersive. This winch mechanism has been oxidizing for some years. Alright, looks like this kid's throwing rocks at the corpse, so let's go fuck this kid up.
Kuno's got this.
The boy throwing rocks at the dead body can't be older than 12.
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness, like a gremlin.
I love this writing.
Oh yeah, nappa gumpy, Kuno!
Yells the other kid behind the fence. Hey kid, a word. Police business. A moment of your time, please. Fuck that.
Right in the dick, Kuno! Get him right in the dick!
Children ignore you.
Love it in the dick.
Oh wow, they censored that out.
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like two black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body.
Stop throwing rocks at my crime scene.
Fuck that! Kuno, yeah! Right in the mouthhole!
Shits himself.
The rake, Kuno! You should throw the rake at him, dude!
The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Can I just bitch slap this child? I like a lot of RPGs, to be honest. I play a lot of WoW and Star Wars The Old Republic. I used to play quite a bit of WoW, but it's been steadily going downhill. I cancelled my sub a little while ago, and yeah. What's that? Although I do love the lore in WoW. It's got a really good story. Kim, what should we do? More bold. Look, I have questions for you.
Alright, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh?
The kid moves his hands like a basketball player dribbling fast. Irregular speech patterns. Overconfidence. Could this kid be on drugs? This warrants further investigation into this Kuno.
The body. What do you know about it?
Shitload pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno.
This is where you quickly ask him questions. Real cop questions. Like a cop.
Like a cop.
Kuno's fucking. Kuno uses the fucking for target practice.
He's trying to hide the fact that he doesn't know.
So you don't know
Kuno
anything.
knows all kinds of shit. Kuno's not a snitch, that's all. Trying to make the Kuno sing into the popo phone. Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down. You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional.
The city's too large for him to have left. But he wasn't here either. So where was he?
Told you, pig bacon. Kuno doesn't do regional. Kuno's been to places you wouldn't dream of. Fucking Mesk, or I don't know, some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City.
Night City. So that's the same city in Cyberpunk.
There is no Night City anywhere. That sounds like the name of a city in some pulp science fiction novel.
Haha, yep. That was a reference to Cyberpunk. So that's a fictional city name. Night City doesn't exist.
Why you gotta be riding Kuno's ass? You haven't been where Kuno's been. You haven't been in Kuno's head.
This fucking kid.
You wanna know where Kuno was? You wanna know what Kuno's been fucking up to?
Don't tell him that, Kuno. It's lame.
It's not fucking lame. Kuno's building Kuno City. Night City. Rage City. The City of Rage. That's it. And it's not lame.
Lame.
That's the name of Kuno City, bitch. Get the fuck off Kuno's back. This shit ain't about that.
It's impossible to deduce what it is about, at least for the moment. If it's important, it'll come up later. Focus on the case.
Alright, have you seen any suspicious... Alright.
Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty, Kuno.
So they don't censor it when it's in French. Alright.
You're testing Kuno's patience here.
Get lost.
Could I ask, who is Kuno?
Kuno's Kuno, pig?
The boy points to his chest with both
It's
thumbs.
always Kuno, never I. Clearly the kid's using the third-person perspective as a shield.
Interesting. You refer to yourself in the third person to distance yourself from the situation.
Kuno doesn't do that smart shit. Don't throw that bullshit at Kuno. Kuno knows you're lying. Trying to get Kuno hooked on the book.
Hooked on the book.
Watch out, Kuno. He's trying to fiddle you. He's gonna put his hands on you.
The thing behind the fence starts squealing shrill and violent like a fire alarm.
Help! Pig's got Kuno! Help! Rape!
Sounds get louder as the child shouts at the windows overlooking the yard.
Help! He's got the Kuno, help!
Everyone can hear. You need to get the hell out of here before.
Do we press this? Or do we just leave? Let's be bold with him.
Help! He's digging his dick out!
Escalate, Kuno! His dick is out! You're afraid!
Pigs in me, please!
It's full blast now. The wind carries the message far and wide across Martinez.
How did we get here? How did this happen? This makes no sense. There may still be a way out. Just appeal to his reason.
Are you high right now?
Help! Misters, help!
He prances around, eyes bulging out of their sockets, rolling hard, yelling at the windows.
He's flashing Kuno! He's showing his genitals! If you don't help Kuno now, it'll be too late! Fucking logical! Help! The logical pig is fiddling Kuno!
What is this sick charade?
No! Get off Kuno, you sick fat fuck!
The nearly psychopathic way that can slip in and out of the act implies you're not the first victim.
Who put you up to this?
No one? Kuno's doing this because he likes it, pig.
Help! The pig's gagging him! Kuno can't speak!
Someone put you up to this.
You put him up to this yourself when you decided to talk to him in the first place.
Shut up, Kim.
Listen to your friend.
Kuno hawks a loogie on the ground. The phlegm is yellowish and bubbling somehow. Dugate put you up to this?
Kuno owns the fat ass. Help! The RCM is trying to fuck Kuno!
Don't punch him.
Look.
For emphasis, a ghost is saying this. A shit-eating psychopathic ghost with an ace up his sleeve.
I know you wanted to hit me. You got that I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up look that Kuno's dad gets. The murder look. The rage look.
Relax. He can't read your mind. He doesn't know you were thinking. There's a dead body, remember? That's what you were doing here. You're a cop on a case.
Alright. How do you know what you can't see inside my head? Can you read my mind, Kuno? Why don't we get back to the interview? Yes, an actor was just a fantasy. Yes, how do I get back to it? I want to go back to that thought.
It's good you said that. Here it is. Here we go. Kuno likes this.
He starts prancing around again, tongue lolling out of his mouth. No, I've changed my mind again.
No, you pussied out again. Shouldn't have done that. Kuno's gonna bitch you out now. Kuno's gonna sublet you.
He raises his voice
Pass you
again.
around like candy, fat boy. Pass your fat ass around. King Kuno!
Fucking hell.
Kuno turned you into his prison, bitch! You're gonna be in this shit with Kuno!
No, you're not. We can just leave.
Bitch, you're gonna be in this shit with Kuno forever!
The Pippo-headed critter doesn't let him
A
finish.
peepo is a type of hat, by the way.
Nice
You
Pippo.
don't talk to me about my fucking people! You don't know where I come from! You're just Kuno's bottom bitch!
Okay, Kuno is kind to his bitch. Ask your questions, but remember, this changes shit.
Click, 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 click!
Fucking hell. I have no ability for empathy. Let's see. I want to discuss the body with you again, Kuno. About the crime scene. You kids often come to this yard. Alright.
The fuck about it? You're testing.
Get lost!
Right, pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. Fuck do you want with it?
I might have questions later. For now, let's talk about something
Yeah,
else.
whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit. Yeah? The kingdom of Kuno? The fuck do you want with? Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit. Kuno doesn't fuck.
Alright, this fucking psychopathic child. The letter R wears a crown. On the ribbon below, a light above descending. What do you got to say?
Kuno, the pig's getting pretty close to me! Come to snuff my shit out, I think.
Take one step closer.
Looks like it's time for me to go, Kuno. Pig's come to take me in.
I just want to ask you some questions.
I'm going away,
away for a long, long time, Kuno. Going away for life.
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
Child, converse with me.
Murder was the case they gave me.
She almost vanished behind the fence. Only the top of her hat remains.
I'll die before I squeal, pig.
What are those strange words you're using, girl?
I come from the woods, Gustavito. You don't want to go there with me. You don't want to see what I've seen.
Don't be traumatizing her. Get the fuck out of here.
I'll die before I squeal, pig.
Hey,
What's
kid.
this kid shit? Fucking mind games. I'd rather die than squeal.
Get the fuck out of her face. You got done. Talk to me.
So it's a girl. Interesting.
I'll die before I squeal, pig. You don't want to fuck with me. I got my hands bloody. I'm not here, pig. You're not seeing this.
The hat drops even lower.
You can still see the top of her hat from behind the fence.
Alright, let's go check out the tree. The kid's ladder is rickety but still climbable. Someone is trying to grow herbs in this greenhouse.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. You seem to be holding your breath.
Look down, turn away.
A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in, even through your clenched nostrils.
God, what is that? Why is it so bad? No, we're just gonna turn away and leave.
Yes?
You seem to be following me.
Excuse me?
Beat it, you're cramping my style.
Frankly, Detective, you are in a deranged state. I can't let you proceed without close supervision. In fact, under normal circumstances, I'd be duty-bound to report you. Take it as a token of good faith between our precincts that I haven't done so.
The RCM, or the Revachol Citizen Militia, is the police force you and him are part of. A self-organized peace corps of the occupied city of Revachol. The RCM operates within a legal twilight, yet its authority is rarely questioned. Wouldn't it be embarrassing if you didn't know this?
What if I need some me time?
Some you time? This is a police investigation, not a journey of self-discovery. You'll still have your evenings to yourself.
Second thought, maybe I need someone to cramp my style every now and then.
You might. It's important not to let one style interfere with their work.
The lieutenant is pretty sure style is just a euphemism for nihilistic binge drinking.
Fantastic. I wanted to talk to
Me?
you. Yes, you.
I don't see how my life is pertinent to the investigation.
We'll work better together if we have more rapport.
That's a fair point. All right, for the good of the investigation, what do you want to know?
Tell me a secret about yourself.
No.
Your brain sends the signal to your lips, but they refuse the order. Something is paralyzing them. You're pretty sure it has something to do with the lieutenant's eyebrow. It's like you're locked down.
Something the matter?
What's going on? It's like you're a puppet in his hands.
Huh.
The lieutenant relaxes his eyebrow, and you seem to regain control of yourself.
It's fantastic. I'm loving this writing. You don't look like other people around here.
That's because I'm half Seolite, or quarter. My father's father was from Seoul. So was my grandmother, but from my mother's side. It's not an interesting topic.
What's interesting is he's clearly got a Japanese surname, but a Korean first name. And
It's a part of the world, officer. A geopolitical entity and a geographic division. I told you it wouldn't be interesting.
Seo is a protectionist, isolationist, pan-Isolari state west of the Insulindian Isola. Actually, it's quite interesting. Some would even say mysterious.
okay, I guess it's not interesting then. You're really making it sound uninteresting. I still want to know more about Seoul.
You're barking up the wrong tree. I don't speak a word of Seolite. I've never met either one of my grandparents, and I've never been to Seoul. I'm a regular Rebachelier.
He seems almost proud of these
A
things.
point of pride to him.
You're wearing glasses.
That's correct.
You feel a slight urge to put the lieutenant down for this, but you can't quite muster enough testosterone.
I guess you don't need glasses, then.
Do you ever talk with yourself?
What do you mean?
You know, when you're thinking, do you ever have conversations with, like, your brain?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The lieutenant's conceptualization skills must be rather rudimentary.
So how do you, tap the side of your head, or... So you're saying your brain never just chimes in with advice or warnings or anything?
I can't say that it does, no. When I need to think, I just use my notebook.
The lieutenant produces his small blue notebook and idly thumbs through a few pages. We all have our different mediums. His is written.
Alright.
Good. Let's change the subject.
Tell me about the case.
What do you want to know?
Literally anything about it. I can't remember a single thing. Would you say this is a mysterious case? If we're from different precincts, why are we on the same case?
No, it's not a particularly mysterious case.
Why not?
The deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute. It doesn't take a DeLorean polymath to put the pieces together. I just don't see the case getting more mysterious than that.
Personally, I think labor disputes are very mysterious.
Is that enough of a secret for you?
Then you're in luck, because we're in the midst of a major strike by the dock workers union, maybe more than that. The union clearly wants peace, not just of the industrial harbour, but the Wild Plains Corporation itself.
Is this a strike then? Or the first shots in a workers' coup? After decades unchallenged, the lieutenant is caught off guard by your brazen provocation. But his counter comes fast and hard. This could get ugly.
I expect the case itself to be less challenging than navigating these community matters. This district isn't used to the RCM's presence, and the union rarely overplays its hand, as it appears to have done in this case. Wait, so this is a strike or an attempted coup?
Strike, coup, revolution. It's brigandage, however you parse it.
It's coup, not coup. But
You
sure.
feel something rising through you. A familiar feeling. An opinion taking form.
We should ground the workers into fine pace, feed them to the pigs. We should ground the owners into fine pace and feed them to the pigs. With this little foreknowledge, I'm unsure which side to grind into pig feed. The decision must ferment in me. Also, nationalism. I don't think grinding one on the other side into pig feed will do anyone any favours. I'm really, really smart. I've spent the last 20 seconds deciding on which side. Our character is very self-important. Whoop.
When I said we have to navigate community matters, I did not mean we have any say in them. I meant we should be careful. If we are not, the shit will blow right in our faces.
He makes a quick gesture towards his visage where the shit would blow.
From an imaginary fan.
Now, was there anything else you wanted to know about the case?
If we're from different precincts, why are we on the same case?
I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition.
He considers the phrasing.
You don't know? I assumed you were in on it.
I don't remember being in on anything. Tell me about it.
It's just stupidity. We shouldn't waste any more time on it. If you want my take, ask me after we've inspected the victim.
You should tell me now. This seems relevant.
Later. Was there anything else you wanted to know about the case?
Actually, that's all I have
Good.
for now. Let's quick save. Alright, how are we for time? 11:38. Alright, I'm gonna have to pick up my Marcini from work, so let's find someone to raid in the interim. See if any of my normal peeps are online. Jordan's online. Perfect. So, boom. Thank you to everyone that has stopped by for the stream. We're gonna raid my friend Jordan. He's playing some Hearthstone, something else we play on this channel. Otherwise, have a lovely day. I will stream some more of this game for sure. It is definitely something that I enjoy. So I'm going to send you all over there. Thank you again. And have a good one.